Good morning, y'all. How you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to go through some drills, which is what I call core activation plus shoulder elevation. Now, this is a very good drill to really train how you are always pushing tall on a handstand while your limbs or your lower body is moving. I didn't think how important it was before until I started doing it and saw how drastic the changes happened. Because we're on our handstand, we want to try to minimize movement in our spine, especially on our torso, on our shoulders, whenever our legs are moving, as much as possible to really make it nice and elegant to do our handstand. We want to be one rigid line, and that makes it a lot easier than a lot of moving component parts across our body. And we have so many joints all the way from our fingertips to our wrist to our elbow to our shoulder to our hips, our knees, ankles, and toes. So if we have to think all about all of that while upside down, we're gonna go crazy, and we're gonna definitely lose our balance. But if we can simplify it and just be one straight line, and all we have to do is figure this out, then it's gonna get much easier. All right. So let's make it much easier. We're going to lie down. We want to make sure that we're pushing against the wall, imitating or mimicking this shoulder elevation. Notice how my shoulders come up to my ears, and I'm really trying to cover my ears with my arms. And we want to look up between our hands, but it's a little bit hard because our head is on the floor. But we can try to keep our gaze through our eyebrows to keep looking straight up, and that will really mimic how our handstand should be. Now, we also want to look at our lower back and our pelvis, and while our legs are moving, we want to try to maintain integrity in our torso, which is we're going to try to keep it flat on the ground. All right, so here's how we do it. First, you want to find a position against the wall, not too far, not too close. And we're going to place them about shoulder distance apart, just like when we're doing a handstand. And I'm going to push myself away so that I'm elevating and pushing tall with my shoulders. All right. The moment I go away in contact from the wall, let's say I push too tall and I'm barely pushing now and I cannot feel my palms on the wall, that's when I start adjusting and bringing it back to the original position. Okay. So from your hand contact on the wall, you're pushing, your shoulder elevating. We're going to start by bringing our knees or toes together, if possible, both. Okay? And then we're going to try to tuck the knees to the chest or belly as close as possible. But the moment that your hips lift off the ground, then you went too far already. We want to be nice and straight all the way from our hand to our tailbone as much as possible. So starting position, tuck, feet, toes are touching, looking through the eyebrows, and we're going to try to extend the leg and be as tall as possible from my toes all the way to my hands, pushing against the wall, bringing it back in, and that's one rep. Let's try again. Take a breath, exhale, lengthen nice and tall, and bringing the legs back in for another rep. Notice that my lower back is not lifting or peeling off the wall or the ground, and I'm not lifting the pelvis as I bring my legs in. We want to minimize those movement to keep a nice and elegant line as we move our legs in and out. And what it does is also teaches us how the pelvis is moving when we're doing the kick up, when we're finding the stack onto our handstand position, whichever drill you'll be doing. And I'll be showing you those videos after this one. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe and like this video. That would really help the channel. And up next, you can check out how we start to go up the wall to really train this positioning on having a shoulder stack from our shoulders to our wrist and really feeling how it loads and really pushing tall up next in the next video. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.